ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the USC Trojans against the Texas Longhorns. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, there is so much excitement down here on the field for the Big 12 championship game as we get ready to kick it off here at AT&T Stadium. You remember, we've had some of the most iconic and electric plays here in college football right here on this field. Coaches and players are ready to rock, and the fans are in a frenzy. Big 12, ready to go. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Scanning the field, it's Manning. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pressure's on. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
This is such a mistake by the quarterback. It's the first snap of the game. You don't have to go for broke. Just take what the defense gives and move yourself down the field. Now, it's a first down going the other direction.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Maeva. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
That is a big conversion on third down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with first and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice third down conversion.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Manning. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Across the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Drops back from the shotgun looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion. yards after the catch and get a first down.
The Longhorns churn out another first down. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Manning. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this is a great read by the quarterback, and sometimes you can catch the safety flat-footed. You've got a slot receiver just running straight down the field, and if that safety hesitates at all, the ball goes up and over the top. Quarterback reads it perfect. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game. is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw. It's Maiava. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to throw. It's Maiava. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is exactly why I've been saying you want to avoid third and long. Obvious passing situations. This pass rush is too good. There's nowhere to go with the football. And even though he's trying to get the ball down the field, the rush shows up, and he puts it on the ground. Beautiful strip sack. It's a turnover, and this defense is doing one heck of a job.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the Quarterback now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Now they'll run a draw play. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It smothers. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And they'll use the ground game here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Dropping back, it's Mayava. The receiver grabs it, and he'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Big throw caught on the left side. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
With the catch, it's Smothers. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. And now to try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Looking to pass. It's Maiava. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Using his legs, it's Smothers. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Sees an opening. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Coming after him. Looking for a deep completion. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Texas offense goes back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on 1st down. Moves left out of the pocket. Off target and incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'm pretty surprised they didn't try to go with the run game at least once. You've got an incompletion and a sack here on 1st and 2nd down. And on 3rd down, now this defense really has an opportunity to get themselves off the field and force a field goal. That would be a win for this defense. We'll see if they get aggressive here and go with the blitz.
So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Grab behind the line. It's Sprout. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the 1st down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it, try to get the points.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Smothers. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Really good run by that running back. I thought he was going to get into the end zone. Why not reward him? Go right back to this guy. He's the hot hand. Give him the ball. He'll punch it in.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
That's a tremendous stop for this defense. Bend but don't break. This has been a long, successful drive for the offense, and as a head coach, you've got to reward that with points. I don't think you go for this in an obvious passing situation. Take the 3 and reward the quality series with points on the scoreboard. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Mayava. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on 3rd down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense, is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? That's caught. It's Townsend. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Williams. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Maiava. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. To throw, it's Maiava. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Trojans with 1st and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, these games always come down to execution, and execution in crucial moments. When there's points at stake, you've got to make that catch. He's wide open. He's got to catch the football.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This guy has played so well today, Chris. I love his decision-making. Here, he sees the line to gain. He's able to pick up the first down. Here's one nitpick, though. I'd love to see him slide inbounds, keep this clock moving with the lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it with the draw play. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm.
And looking for a big play here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you've got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hits this one off the side of his foot. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Press coverage now from these DBs. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down, but plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Scanning the field. It's Maiava. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Leaning on the run game here late. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their 1st. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Now we have a timeout call by USC. That's their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joe, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah, I totally agree with them, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee.